Hey, good evening, everybody. We've got some breaking Detroit Lions news to tell you about. It appears that DeAndre Levy may be out for an extended period of time, and I'm here to talk to you about that injury here tonight as the Lions get set to take on the Chargers. Now, DeAndre Levy hasn't practiced in about 2 weeks prior to the Detroit Lions' third preseason game against Jacksonville, and we found out today that he's suffering from a hip injury, which will keep him out. It appears at least for this game against San Diego. Now he had 151 tackles a year ago to lead the Lions. 117 of those were solo, and he had at least 11 tackles or at least 10 tackles in 11 games this season ago. Obviously, with Sue no longer here, the emergence or the increased role of the linebacker play for the Lions would have been will be critical if they're going to have a successful season. And I'm wondering what your guys' take is on the potential extended loss of DeAndre Levy. Now, he certainly got that new 4-year extension worth about $37.5 million this season. This offseason, it was one of the Lions' biggest priorities. Now, not to have him certainly would be a major blow for the club, and certainly the Lions will have to look at players such as Travis Lewis, who is a reserve linebacker for them. Ashley Palmer may have an extended role with this team now that Levy appears to be out for an extended amount of time. Certainly with the injury now, Kyle Van Noy is another player that could potentially see increased playing time because of the injury. Now, I'm wondering also your guys' opinion on just how you think they'll do against the Chargers. Obviously, we talked about it earlier this morning or this afternoon on our podcast, which you guys can check out on our website and YouTube channel. It's now been posted, but when you look at the overall development of the Lions defense, Levy is certainly a major cog, and losing him will be a problem for Detroit because certainly when you lose a player like Sue, you have to compensate somewhere, and the linebacking core, which was going to be an extended part of the depth on this Lions defense, certainly took a major hit. Now, the Lions cannot use their short-term injured reserve designation on Levy, which would keep him out for the first 6 weeks of the season, because they used that on Alex Carter earlier this week. So the Lions will have to go into the game, it appears anyway. FanDuel is the outlet that's reporting it. So it appears that the Lions will be without one of their major cogs defensively, and certainly it will be a major loss for the club if he's out for any extended period of time. So we're at a wait-and-see approach. We'll see exactly what that means in terms of moving forward for Detroit. Certainly, Jim Caldwell will keep it coy, but of course he hasn't practiced in two weeks, so, and now we know what the reason was. So we'll just have have to see how the Lions will compensate for this particular injury. Everybody, I'm Two-Man Advantage Podcast Kevin McShan, and thanks for watching this injury update podcast on DeAndre Levy, and we'll see where that leaves the Lions as they look to get off to the right start when they go out to San Diego later this week to play San Diego. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to listen, subscribe, and make your opinion known about anything you see on the Two-Man Advantage podcast, and we look forward to our next group podcast week next week. So tune in for that, and thanks for watching this limited edition, special edition rather, of the Two-Man Advantage podcast. Have a good night, everybody, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Just want to see that.